Welcome to the hashtag show. Everyone's welcome, no one is safe. Welcome to the hashtag show. Winter is coming, but we hate snowflakes. Welcome to the hashtag show. Chucky Arla, we are the people. You should become a hashtag hero. You should become a hashtag hero. You should become a hashtag hero. The hashtag show.
Like it used to be in the news, you would have credits.
I
over.
roll
We
it
should
then.
have that.
Produced by
2 credits.
yes.
There'll only be one, really.
It would just be dead slow though.
Or we can have all the credits, but just your name next to every single
Just
one.
constant, really.
Aye.
Anyway, we're back, heroes.
How long have you had? How long have you had your wee bit of music at the start? Because I've heard it now.
So that is what's going to be the intro. So
Wait, is it not already the intro?
well, do you want to hear the other intro?
Yes.
Bear with me now.
Okay. We heard a lot of these before in the lost episode, didn't we? Which
We did.
which we
Well,
never-
that's the thing as well, because nobody's actually heard your jingles
I
yet.
don't. Well, that's what I was going to ask
Well,
you.
I mean-
Has anybody heard?
Nobody's heard nothing.
So-
Well, they've heard the intro because the intro went out on the last episode.
So I've heard that one,
Yes.
but we did a full episode where you played me all these
Everything.
insane
Aye, like I
clips.
played you your jingle.
Baby, he's raw.
Right, hold it back. Right,
Okay.
hold it back because we need to go into that.
We do,
Because I
we
woke
do.
up in the middle of the night the other night with
Right.
that going through my head.
Amazing.
and I
Beautiful.
couldn't get it out of my head.
Right, so that the intro that you just heard that was played, I need to get used to that new camera position as well. The intro you just heard is the intro, right? That's the intro for the podcast, that sea shanty, if you will.
Yeah.
So the idea is that Darren, who done all the animations, he's got it now. He's going to work on an animation for it, and that will be the intro video.
Okay.
So on YouTube and whatnot, that'll play at the start. But right now we don't have the
So
the
at the moment, it's
animation.
just the song playing with us.
Just a song play, but still,
And it just does.
it's for the visual counts. It's a bit aft, but if you
But,
listen,
but we're inclusive though,
very much so,
aren't we?
very much.
So
Everyone's
if you're
welcome.
blind,
No one is safe.
aye, if you're blind,
Oh, aye.
by all means, listen to this
Aye,
podcast.
and if you're in the car, you'll hear the intro playing anyway. Do you know what I mean? So that is what the intro is going to be.
Yeah.
There was another option for the intro, which was this.
Welcome to the hashtag show. Everyone's welcome, no one is safe. Welcome to the hashtag show. Winter is coming, but we hate snowflakes. Welcome to the hashtag show. Chucky Arla, we are the people.
It's a bit gay.
Hashtag hero. You should become hashtag hero. The hashtag show. Go.
Oh, like,
The hashtag show.
oh, like
Right,
the
so
end.
that's
Like the end.
So that's the other intro.
Aye. But no, I think the sea shanty was the one that we I don't think I've heard that one.
No, you've also not heard the outro,
I'll,
but you'll hear that at the end.
I'll hear it at the end. I look
You'll
forward to
hear that
hearing
at
it.
the end. So obviously you have heard your song,
Mhm.
but no one else has, because it was in the episode where we had no audio.
Aye.
And it was.
Did you
it's sim-
explain to the heroes that this is what had happened? Or
Well-
to the fans what actually happened?
We were doing we done an episode, a full episode, and can I just say,
It was about 2 hours long.
what an episode!
It was actually
It
really good.
Actually, was a fucking belter. Although, if I do remember right, I went on one of my rants about my hatred of Liverpool.
You
so
did,
I'm
so it's
glad
probably just as well because you went quite.
I went heavy on the Scousers.
You
So I'm
did.
glad that was lost forever. But sadly, I had stripped this all down, rebuilt it again, and I made literally as simple as I had one wire in connection 3 instead of 4 and 1 and 4 instead of that was literally it.
Aye, and we
And as
didn't
soon as
even
it-
check. And can I
No.
just check? Is this audio recording?
is
Or is
everything.
this
All
are
the I don't want to go too technical on here, but the things are bouncing.
Aye.
Where it might be.
And do you know the buttons are they're getting
I
further
know,
away from me?
but
You've
that's-
reconfigured the studio, and every time I come back, I'm further
You've
away
got a
from the
mug now.
buttons.
You've got a
I've
mug
got my
now.
mug. So for those that can, where are we? For those that can see, there we are. The hashtag mugs, which you can buy. You can actually get one, can you? Is that
By
right?
the way.
So I'm proud of it. It looks great. I mean, this is proper now. I know we keep saying it, but
I know. Hey, listen.
properly set up.
This time next year, I mean, God knows what the studio will be like.
It'll have been rebuilt and reassembled another 7 or 8
It
times.
might actually be painted again, because every time I look at it, I go, that really does need another bit of paint.
It's fine. It's fine.
Like every month, little by little.
We need 10 jingles every episode.
Yes. So we've got the intro, we've got the outro, and we've got your song.
I've got the bread, and we've got it's not a song you've done for me. It's some sort of rousing anthem that makes me want to go to war. It makes me want to get back into the ring. So, but it makes me want to fight again in the ring.
I'll say
semi-professionally.
I know we've talked about it, but obviously it's gone, it's lost at the ether. But so I went. ChatGPT's my new friend, right? That's it. Okay,
You're getting deeper into it every time I speak to you.
I'm ready to get the fucking implant for Musket and just become a full Borg man, right? Assimilate myself. Even at the point where I'm like, "Thank you, Eris. Good morning, Eris." Like, just chatting to him, man. He's like, "You do, Scott," and it's actually quite
Eris.
Oh,
right. I thought you were talking about if you had an implant, you could talk to your arsehole.
I mean, imagine that we're probably not far off that.
How you getting on? How are things this morning?
Right, you know how you get. I don't know who your. Now this isn't a sales pitch. I don't know who your home insurance is with. I don't know when your home insurance is up, right?
Neither do I.
So when I got a kit with mine, and it had like
for taking what
well,
stool samples.
It had a video doorbell, right?
Right.
And it had some kind of sensor thing, motion sensors, and it also came with 3 water sensors for leaks. So you might put them underneath sinks if you've got any sinks in the house, right? So one like sink, one in the bath, one in the kitchen, and it's this sensor that basically if it gets wet or whatever, it'll send you a message to your phone to say there's fucking water, right?
And then they can start charging you more money.
Probably.
That's what it is. It's just to gather more information about
I never set any of that up, right?
Aye, good.
But
don't.
we're probably not that far away from having sensors in all your orifices.
You probably shouldn't set it up because you'll find a leak in every single part of your house.
Oh, I don't want to.
Knowing your luck, that's the last thing you need. You don't need it.
That bath panel is back on now. And Laura even said to me, we should take that back. No, it's on now. And until somebody falls through the flare, out of sight, out of mind.
Aye, absolutely. Just let it go, man.
Mind.
Ignorance is bliss.
But we're probably no far away from like being able to have sensors in your body, one on your arsehole.
Your bum hole is operating at 73% efficiency.
Yes, or it's crooked, or it's got a pile.
Yeah.
Imagine that, you go for a shout and then you get a wee notification going, you maybe squeezed too hard. Your blood pressure spiked and now you've got a pile.
Aye, but again, so that they can charge you more because you're more at risk.
For your private health.
Aye, exactly.
No,
That's
right, okay.
There's a guy. I've seen these guys on Instagram. That they're not plugged in, but they'll go and they're perfectly nothing wrong with them, but they'll go and get all these health checks done, like colonoscopies and like endoscopies and all that. They'll go and get it done, but they'll go to I think it's probably Turkey or somewhere where you can get it done for like a third of the price.
Right.
And they'll go just to make sure everything's all right. And as much as that is...
Are they homosexual?
Maybe that's what it is.
Are they any Hyrox?
Well, maybe they're curious and this is them figuring out.
Hyrox curious? That'll be coming up later.
But it's like, that's a lot of effort and a lot of money, but there's also, it's for prevention. Do you know what I mean? So let's get your home insurance plugged into your bot.
You know how guys that go offshore, right?
Aye,
Big industry in Scotland.
I don't hang about with them anymore.
Right, but you are aware of, you've been around boys that go offshore, right? The riggers. So obviously they get drug tested, right? Because for whatever reason you can't beat your fucking dial on the rig. No, an ex of mine, her brother was offshore, right? For the Highlands. That's what they do, right? They either farming or oil.
Or prison.
Because
there's nothing else.
Or the just father wains. Or
in the Highlands, it's prison.
Boats.
It's prison.
Drugs.
Aye, so drugs, prison together.
Yep.
Mountain biking.
Yeah.
Outdoor sports, become exceptionally good at it.
Yep.
Oil rigs.
Yes.
And that's it. I mean, you might farm. If you're born on a farm, then that's what you'll do.
Right. So they obviously get drug tested to go offshore. Right, but they're obviously crazy fucking spendable income, so they're full of their fucking gear in Aberdeen. 3 for $100, give me 600. they used to buy piss off students,
Uh-huh.
right? Put it into the wee fucking aqualung bottles, go in and then fill up this. Now, if we get to the point where there's a sensor on your arsehole, or possibly even your belly, or possibly even any other orifice you can think of,
or in it,
or inside it, could you go and put your sensor into a healthy man's arsehole and pay him so that your health insurance?
I think what you'd probably have to do, it would eventually, you'd have to get a guy who's reasonably healthy, and you just need to pay him. Well, you need, but you need to pay him a subscription to just take all your to take all your implants.
Now, the other option is just to be healthy yourself, to make those changes.
Listen, me and you have just tanned a kilogram of Aero before going on air. In fact, yours is still sitting there.
Mine's still there.
I've just done. You know what I mean? You've got to enjoy, because you never know.
Mate, you never know.
You just never know. You've got to enjoy. Is the option to be healthy? Scotland, tough
Again,
one.
As I was driving home tonight, I saw an absolutely horrendous car crash.
Right.
Horrendous.
Fatalities?
Has to be, man. Has to be.
Pilot?
Oddly, well, two vans in a car, and then a second car that was a good 50 yards away, upside down in a field.
Mm.
And the car that was still on the road was 1/5 of the car that it used to be. An absolute mess. And I'm just like, I don't know how you got the road, man.
Was it on the motorway?
No. This is just on a wee fucking by road.
I remember when I was like 17 or something like that, at my ex-girlfriend's house, we were sitting watching the telly, and she lived on a main road, and we just heard this horrendous noise that sounded like an Arctic going by, but it wouldn't stop.
Mm-hmm.
And we looked out the front window, and a van had been flipped. A van that was parked. Somebody had come careering down the road, a main road, must have been steaming, and hit the van, and they flipped the van onto its roof into somebody's garden. So the van was just sitting, and it flipped off completely onto its roof. And we looked at, and you know, like, when I looked at it, it took me a minute to like, what
is happening?
What is actually happening? Because what I saw when I opened the curtains was a bush missing, and then a van in it upside down rocking, and I was like, what? But my instant thought was somebody's dead. Yes, and I was like, I need to phone. And we phoned the police about 5 seconds after that happened, and the woman said, "It's all right. We've already had 20 calls about this."
Brilliant.
I was like, how quickly?
Because you're the grass and bastards.
So fortunately,
don't worry, we've had a couple of rats for us already. I'll add you in a list.
So I thought somebody's dead, but thankfully nobody was in it.
Somebody died outside my old flat in Paisley, and it was horrible. It was horrible, man.
Did you witness the?
No, so I was in my flat, and it was maybe back at 7 at night, but it was winter, it was pitch black. And outside my flat, I had this kind of wee crossing, and it was bad because if you imagine the road kind of slightly bent round to the left, and then just as it turned round at the first block of flats, right? So you're basically turning a blind corner as you're driving up, and on that blind corner, they've decided to put a crossing. And to make it even worse, that road's on an incline, so you have to kind of speed it a wee bit to get the pressure to go up the hill, right? So people used to fly around that all the time. No, obviously because I knew it. When you're doing the crossing, you would just wait and
you'd have your eyes shut.
Aye, you'd just bolt across
you knew
it.
I mean, you knew the road, so you didn't need to see them.
No. So I'm sitting one night in the flat watching telly, and just heard this noise, man. This fucking like collision, this bang, and then literally within a second of the bang, 2 young lasses screaming, just like unbelievable. And I'm like, what? So I've bounced straight up, woman lying on the ground, clearly dead. 2 wee lasses, 19 if that, driving. They've obviously come around the corner, seen it, and they've just fucking put her right at the bonnet.
Was she on the car?
No, she was on the ground. She was on the road. So she's obviously hit the car and then
flying.
Went back.
And she was dead straight away.
Oh God, no moving, dead. And the reason why, I don't know for sure, but the reason why I know she's dead is because when the ambulance turned up,
her head was off.
There was no haste. There was no haste. If an ambulance turns up, scoops up the body and bolts off, if the ambulance turns up, scoops up the body, sits, has a fag, they're gone. They're gone.
When I stayed with my parents, I woke up in the middle of the night. It must have been about 2 or 3 in the morning to the most horrendous.
I don't know why that made me laugh. You going, when I stayed with my parents, well, you're like 6.
No,
you know, I was 4 and I stayed with my parents.
Aye.
That was the option.
When I was 3, I had to move back in with my parents for a couple of months.
Aye, the flat I was renting,
the crypto wasn't quite working out for me. I was trying to sell my sweeties and it didn't really work out. But I woke up to the most horrific screaming. It was like I thought I was having a nightmare, but it was real. And I looked over I looked out my bedroom window onto the street, and there was an ambulance sitting, but there was someone getting carried out of their house. Basically, a woman getting carried out of her house, and she looked like she could hardly walk, and they were lifted. 2 paramedics were lifting her, and the screaming was just honestly awful. She was, I don't know what, she was obviously in really, really horrendous pain, and they put her into the back of the ambulance.
Right. And just
no, because the screaming went on for
the
screaming went on. The screaming went on for a while. It was horrendous, and then the ambulance just slowly, after about 10 minutes, the screaming stopped.
Gunshot.
And she died. It was awful, and the ambulance went away slowly, and that's how I knew. That was see when you say that.
Slowly catch a
it's
monkey.
Funny, no, because that was actually the thing that got me about it was the speed that the ambulance drove away. I was like, that made me feel sick, man.
Aye, that same because
you just knew
the police turned up, so they shut the road. In that bit of Paisley Nielsen Road, it was carnage because it was just fucking motors everywhere. So then all the motors are coming. They had to come down the road basically behind the flat, right? But if you can imagine, the road behind the flat brings you right back out at that junction. Just you've no crossed the junction, so everybody that's coming in is still seeing what's going on. And the 2 wee lasses are just in bits, man. The police had to go in and move the motor because they couldn't go back in the motor. Then they've obviously had to go back into a police van, and they're getting taken away. And it was bad. But I remember that. I remember it just being everything's cleared now. The road was back open. The ambulance was still parked. The lights were still on. And it's no move for a good 20, 25 minutes.
It's never
and
a good sign.
The lights are off, and then it just slowly. I'm like, it's just a bag of meat.
We were coming back from the pub one night to my mate's flat, and there was 2 lasses standing outside like a tenement flat, and they were standing outside just at the fence. They had their jackets up around them. It was quite a cold night, but one of them looked distressed, right?
Right.
I'm like, are you all right? And she went, she was like, fuck off, leave us alone. I was like,
hey.
Do you know what I says? I'm not trying to creep in. But she was white as a sheet. One of them was like white as a sheet. And I was like, all right, fine, just forget it. You know what I mean? I'm just checking in, doing what you need to do these days.
Aye.
We went up to the flat. there was about 7 or 8 years.
White as a sheet.
Aye.
I'm just checking, are you Polish or are you worried about something? I'm Eastern European. No, my mistake, Hen. I thought you were concerned.
Well,
I was concerned for the lack of pigment in your skin, Hen.
Aye, but you know why?
Where are you from?
So the blue, we started seeing blue lights in the flat. We were one floor up.
Right.
We're like, fuck, what's happening? We looked down, and she had impaled our bingo
you
wing
fucking bastard.
on the railing.
Oh.
You know, like one of the gates with the
Yes.
spikes. I don't know how she's done it, but she had, when we'd seen her, she'd put an iron spike through her arm, and so they were sitting. Hence the reason she was white as a sheet. She was bleeding out. But they did not want us to know.
Actually, I've got a shivers,
So
man.
that was why they had. I don't know how she's done it, right? But they put.
I'll tell you how.
They put. That's why they had their jackets over them. They didn't want anything near it. And that's why she was so white. And then so we sat and watched.
That's actually gave me the fucking
Heebie-jeebies,
So
bro.
the fire engine, a fire engine. It wasn't an ambulance. It was a fire engine, and they cut the gate, and they put her into the back of the ambulance
with the gate stuck in her?
stuck through her arm.
Oh, you fucking dirty bastard, man.
And so was your mate. So that's the Eastern Europeans.
I think everybody's had a story like I certainly had one a boy in school went up at a fence and fucking threw his balls and had somebody snap a golf club, and somehow the bottom of the golf club when he snapped it punctured through his shoe, punctured his foot. And then he just bled out in his kitchen. Every cunt just legged it and left it bleed out. And he's mocking.
Did he die?
No, he lived, but he'd lost like fucking litres of blood. I think he's mocking him in and he's passed out in the kitchen. And it's just like a crime scene. I don't know why he's breaking golf clubs, but Wednesday stupid things. He's punctured his foot. The amount of blood that must be running through your feet. And the whole fucking kitchen floor's covered in blood and he's lying. Imagine coming home, Beck's lying in the kitchen floor, there's blood everywhere. You'd be like, so she was in a panic. Hospital, lost a couple of litres. Just a couple of litres, not much. Refill him. He's fine. But aye, that would be a sight to come home to, man. I know another guy as well he was cutting his grass, and I don't know how he done it. I don't know if he went over his foot or if he turned You know, sometimes when it gets
He quick
clogged
shot
up.
his own foot off.
Well, I think he turned the lawnmower up to see what the clog was, and it was still gone, and it fucking spun in and just took a big chunk out his shoe, out his foot, and then just in the garden. And of course, the wife's obviously in the house going, "Oh, that bastard lazy cunt lying there, he's fucking bleeding out."
She's looking blind in the grass.
Look at him, Margaret. Lazy bastard. Oh, summer, we don't want him to do that. Lying there sleeping. Look at him. And he's fucking just on a bliss, just rushing out his body.
We went to my first ever lads' holiday. You know, you get the bus for the airport. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's just not funny. I'm about to tell you. This is one of the most traumatizing things I've ever seen. But we were going we were like 17-year-old going for the airport to the hotel, and there's like 20 of us, and we're like, oh, here we go. You know, just that pure fever pitch of landing in Spain.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Lads' holiday, just freedom and all that. And we drove by a car crash basically, and it was the first time I've ever seen a dead body.
Beautiful.
And just as we were like there was a line of dead bodies on the side of the road, and
what's going on tonight, right?
the Spanish police for whatever reason, just as we were driving by in a bus. So we're driving by, obviously.
No.
We're driving at a snail's pace.
Obviously, the driver's like that.
And he just started lifting off because they were all covered.
Yep.
So we could see, it was bad enough that we could see they were dead bodies. He starts lifting to check them.
Please, first night he's been.
He's got like,
you are 40.
Fucking hell. There was police in London, in the Met Police, that get fired for having photographs of the dead bodies and all that on their phones. No, listen, I'm not condoning that behaviour. But see if you're a police and you're constantly surrounded by mental crime scenes, you're telling me you're not taking photos? I've taken photos of my dog's shite to look funny. You're telling me you go in, there's body parts all mashed up?
It's a wee bit different.
Is it though? Is it?
I mean,
is it?
A jobby that's shaped like a willy is a wee bit different to a decapitated body, isn't it?
Well,
I mean,
it's all art. Listen, it's art, brother. It's life.
Art imitates life, imitates
art, imitates
What
life.
about the guy that this is horrendous, the old guy that got hit with a bus at Halloween?
Oh, and he picked his head up. Beautiful.
I mean, that was
absolutely beautiful. Can you write that stuff?
That was quite upsetting.
Now, my question would be, would you know that it was a real head? Or would you just think...
obviously he didn't.
No, but he was steaming. He's full of fucking nonsense, the boy.
Right. So if he knew it was a real head...
I still don't understand. I'm going to get halfway, didn't he? He was not licking the fucking entrails and all that. That's somebody's papa.
I know, it's somebody's bad to hang.
How did it take his head off, though?
It just must have hit him that hard that his head...
Perfect angle.
Well, his head just died. His head...
Old skin as well.
They must have... just his head's come off.
Do you ever buy chicken balls for the Chinese?
Right? No after this.
And they're crispy.
Mm-hmm.
And then you maybe don't... Because nobody can eat a Chinese and 9 chicken balls, right? So you maybe leave 2. And you go, I'll polish that off in the morning.
Aye.
Sit with a cup of tea, watching Match of the Day. 2 chicken balls. And then you go in the morning to get your chicken balls, and they've gone all kind of soft.
Yeah.
They're not crispy anymore. That's probably what his head was like, because he was so old. His skin's just, maybe just a wee for the bus. A normal person would have been like a kind of heavyweight boxer at the chin.
Maybe his age.
But he's just got chicken ball
and the speed. But the thing is, I mean,
but the bus was just pulling away. I think the bus was pulling
unless
away.
It drove over him or something like that.
No, I think it just rammed his seat. That's terrible. That's bad, man. What a way to go.
It's but the boys picking it up because it's Halloween. Talk about timing.
I know,
because it's Halloween. They think
but you would think it is just the greatest prop
I think
ever.
Did the boy not realise and then dropped it or something?
I don't know.
I mean, what about that guy though?
I know.
I mean, imagine you're that.
But then also, see when they've picked the head up, the body must be lying close by.
No, because I think that was the thing. I think it was dragged him away.
Oh dear God. Anyway.
Welcome to the hashtag show. Everyone's welcome. No one is safe. Welcome to the hashtag show.
That resets. It's just a palate cleanser. Do you know what I mean? Just to move us away from... Because I really want to play your song.
That's a lemon sorbet.
That is.
To move us on to the next.
To move us on to the next thing.
We need to... Why? Just keep that button handy.
Don't worry. It's there. It's always there. So this you've also... You've got a jingle, but the jingle expands into a full song, right? Mm-hmm. Now, let me give the background, because again, we've already spoke about this, but it's lost in the ether. Talking to my pal Eris on ChatGPT, right? And I says, right, what can you do for me, cunt? Because I don't feel as if you're pulling your weight for this £20 a month that I'm paying for you. And he's like, what are you after, Gibble? I went, well, let's keep it to purely friendship and internet based. I says, I saw a thing that says if I give you access to social media accounts, email accounts, and one other thing, I think it was like something to do with a sharing file that you can send out newsletters and it just went, no, I don't know where you heard that from. That's absolute nonsense. And it went, maybe in the future, but right now we can only keep it to kind of offering advice, doing things. I went, right, what can you make jingles? I went, no. He says, but if you want to use these programs, you can use them to make music, right? And I went, okay, I need to buy something else here. And it recommended this thing called Suno, Suno, right? Which is now all over TikTok and Instagram. I just keep seeing adverts all the time, and I have to say, mate, it is fucking spectacular.
You've been putting it to work.
It is spectacular. It's absolutely spectacular. And it's good because I know nothing of music, right? But for somebody like you, but I don't know like technical. Like I didn't even know what a bridge was.
Right.
Okay. And then when I was writing, I'm like, I need a bridge in there.
Right.
You know. So you basically, the first box is lyrics. If you want lyrics, you can type the lyrics in, or it can give you lyrics. Then the second box is basically you tell it what you want it to sound like. So for somebody who doesn't know music, I would say, write me a song, big band style, as if Tom Jones is trying to ride a bird on a Tuesday afternoon. Something like that, right? Whereas you could go to...
I'd probably say the same thing,
you know, low flat C over 16 bars, whatever, right? And then it's got this slider where you can set the weirdness of it.
Okay.
Right? So I put the weirdness up, let it do its thing, and then it fucking churns out. So it gives you two options each time. Some of them have been hit and miss, but see when it's churned out belters, it's churned out belters. So I made a jingle, and then I wrote some lyrics for your song, which is Rapid Hammer, and I have to say, I'm very proud of it.
Which was my boxing name.
Rapid Hammer was your boxing name
during my one fight career.
But hey, mate,
retired undefeated,
right?
100%.
So, can we play the song?
Absolutely.
Right. So this is Ross's.
I've heard it once and it's been stuck in my head for about 8 weeks. How long? Whatever we did the last episode. I woke up in the middle of the night with playing in my head, and I've only heard it once.
So let me get there.
Strap yourself in, folks.
Here we go. So this is Ross's song called Rapid Hammer. Enjoy. It's fucking. I mean, just the start.
It makes me want to go. Oh.
You can't help but nod your head.
Makes me want to get the gloves on, man.
They call him the Rapid Hammer, a king in the citadel.
What fucking song?
Feet like the wind, hands like steel, and a heart as big as his grin. Phillips Tavern music room spots this legend roams.
Loud cold pubs.
Here we go.
The Central Bar, oh yeah, baby, he's Ross, Rapid Hammer.
What
And
song?
he's come to box your bone. Ross, Rapid Hammer. And he's about to make you come.
I got another verse. It's just spectacular.
Aye, it's quite something. It's training music, man. It's inspirational training music.
That's my favourite bit. You know, knocking like a hammer, there's danger at your door.
Ross,
Every second there of Ross Rapid Hammer. That's not even halfway. That's how good it is.
You need to. Have you got a Spotify account for like? I mean, I could release it under my artist name.
I mean, well, you know what I was actually thinking? I mean, I think we need to get a couple of them and put it in a vinyl.
A vinyl.
That's what I think. I need
Get Mark Sherrick remix it.
Aye, that's the Mark Sherrick remix. Aye. But when it churned that out, so I'd done 2 before that, right? Where I was trying to do like a fucking dance track, like a fucking Scottish 90s dance track, man, right? And it just obviously misunderstood and churned out some like bagpipe music like the Gay Gordons. And then it was ChatGPT was like, don't put any lyrics in, let it make the music and do it. And I'm like, no, I'm writing verse, man. I'm writing poetry, right? Ross, Rapid Hammer. And then see when it churned that out of me, I was like, this is fucking unbelievable. Now, I was doing this in here, right? I was maybe doing work. Laura was next door working. She had clients in. And I'm maybe in here doing work. And I sat here for 4 hours just making. Right? And then she was like, I thought you were listening to Steel Panther. I was like, that is the greatest compliment that I could ever ask for. And it was just playing it over and over and over again to the point I'm going, you know that way when you hear something, you go, you must, well, don't take this the wrong way, right? You must have had this when you've made music and you've listened to it and you went, that's fucking dynamite. And then you're going, is that dynamite or am I just fooling myself? So I listened to that, I mean, on loop for a good hour and a half and I'm going, no, that is fucking banging.
Do you know what we could get? You've got a whole book of poetry, which we talked about as well. You've got a full book of poetry.
Yes.
And I was going to put something music, but we could do me versus
you versus.
We could do me versus AI,
yep.
right? So I could, if you give me a brief, right,
of
I've always wanted to do the pub, right? Your poem,
yes,
the pub,
you have,
and I've got a kind of idea, but if you give me a brief, give me the same brief as you give AI, and I should knock a tune up. And then you can get AI to do it. It'll probably take me about a week to do it. It'll take AI about 2 minutes.
I mean, I would want it to be like, no, a sea shanty, but what's that kind of... How would you describe that kind of music? That fucking kind of like the Wurzels? Who's the Scottish Wurzels?
Just like the Crankies. you could do like... just like a kind of pub sing-along type chanty anthem. Right? Tell it that.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it'll do it. And do you know what we should do,
it
right?
Does in literal seconds.
Right, so I'll do it. Actually, I'll do it for next week, right?
Yep.
For the pub, right? It'll take me all week, and that'll be me going quick, right? To have something pretty snide, and then we'll do it. Can we do it as we're in here?
We can,
So we could do it live. We could tell it to do it live, and then we'll compare the two and see what one's better. Now, what will happen is, I'll just tell you right now, it will sound that this quality, because it's quality of the record. I just noticed it with the headphones on that.
That's
like,
unbelievable.
It's panning like left and right and all that, right? So I'm not actually a producer, but it'll be interesting.
Well, you could sing it live. I mean, you could sing it live.
Oh, I could do that as well.
You know? But it literally, see when you press go, it literally will churn. It knocks out 2 options in 60 seconds. It's alarming. It is fucking alarming. And then also, it's got like a studio editor thing in it where you can go into studio and then it's like a pure mix thing. And I don't know any of that, but...
you'd be able to probably...
Because one of the videos I watched is like a guy who's a singer and he plays acoustic guitar. Is it rhythm guitar? So is there 2 types of guitar in a band? Is there somebody that
you would
plays chords?
Yeah.
So I think he's just playing chords and then he puts his song in and then he fucking adds with AI. So he's got a full band with him. So it's still him singing his song, but he's using AI to add in instruments.
See, that's I'm not necessarily against that. I just think it's going to I don't know if dilute is the right word, but it's going to bring down the general quality because of music. I've got to be even doing it like that
because the way I think about it is like, see people that go, oh, AI music, and see like the video I watched, right? You're a wee guy. You understand chords, you understand songwriting, but you've got a wee bit of autism, you don't like talking to people, so you can't be in a band. Right?
Which is fine, right?
Fine. But see, whatever you ask it to do, you're just asking it for stuff that you already know or you've already seen. I don't imagine there's going to be any real original things coming in. I want a bit, and they're like...
I think there will be innovation that comes with it. Somebody will create something that is, they'll use it to be creative. So see for example, right? Let's say I played a song with just me and my guitar, right? And then I said to it, I imagine you probably do, say, or play a drum beat, and I'll give it the time signature and all that, and then it'll make drums, which you can do anyway, pretty straightforward with other software. But then I would say I'll make up a piano part for the verse, and then it'll make up its own piano part. That will probably sound good, and it'll be in tune, and it'll be in time and all that, but you'll not get the feel. You won't get the feel for, like, see some of the best recordings, I'm trying to think of something, but some of the best recordings of bits of music are just the most raw, when it's just, you capture the performance. Like, see when I was doing my last EP, right, you can drum machines have been around since the 80s, probably even before that, right, and they can sound decent, but there's no, you can tell, even if you don't know anything about music, if I was to play you my song with a drum machine on it,
you could tell,
and then play you my song with a real drummer on it,
yes, 100%, yes,
the difference is real, right? Mm-hmm. But if you didn't hear it with the real drummer, and if you just heard it with the drum machine, you go, that's all right.
Yes.
So now we're all going to settle, unfortunately, for, that's all right. But you're going to miss out on, like the drum intro for Money for Nothing, for example.
Yeah, but right? Do you think that this will just be like another branch of kind of what DJs are?
It might be a genre. It could be a genre, which is
like AI music.
Well, I'm not against it.
Like EDM.
I'm not against it, but for example, with comedy, would you? Because it was so, there'll be. I'm sure there must be stand-up comics already.
Oh, but also I don't know, but I fully imagine
there will be.
There will be people
there'll be actually AI
there
comics.
Will be actual big time fucking comics who are putting an idea into ChatGPT and it's churning out a joke.
It's just watering everything down.
Because you can say things like write a joke in the style of, because somebody done it for Bill Burr. Somebody done it for Bill Burr on a podcast, and he was telling her about it, and he went like, right, give me a topic. So he's co-host, I'll give him a topic, and he just chucks in and goes, give me a 2-minute bit in the style of Bill Burr on whatever, and it fucking churned out, and he read it, and it fucking sounded like him, man.
Was it
had
funny?
Always be, man. No, really, no. But he's like,
so
but he's going, I could tighten it up, but that's enough of a jump off point. But then how much that becomes?
But I don't have a problem with using it for because like when you're doing stuff creatively, you've got to have inspiration comes from somewhere for music or for your jokes or whatever.
Drugs.
Aye, or whatever.
See, in the old days, mate.
So you need your spark.
In the old days, mate. In the old.
Yeah, we're getting.
In the old days, before AI, you had mushrooms. And mushrooms is the original artificial intelligence, brother. Because I've told you this before, mushrooms are from space. The only thing that can survive in space is the spores, mushroom spores. So mushrooms are from aliens. Aliens are here and they are mushrooms. And they've given us the knowledge and the power to grow like a mushroom and just live your life to a different being, So forget AI, be a mushroom.
Hey, if there's ever a slogan,
forget AI and be a mushroom.
Forget AI, be a mushroom.
I do think mushrooms are free space. Anyway, we'll come back to that.
Sounds like somebody who's on mushrooms would say.
But mushrooms,
mushrooms are face.
See if you take
this mushroom I'm taking.
See if you just take like a wee tiny bit of mushrooms, it makes you like, there's a whole other world out there, Sandra.
So that's fine, but that's you still discovering it for yourself.
this is true.
You're discovering it for yourself. There's a heavy compression happening in this microphone. Anyway, you're discovering it for yourself, whereas the AI's handing it to you. So, if you stop, if it gives you something, and then you stop there and go, that's it, then that's just pish. It's like painting by numbers, isn't it?
Yes.
Real art is creative. So you could, I'm saying, use AI for somebody will do something. This is what always happens, right? Somebody's going to use AI in a way that it's never been used before. Somebody will do it.
Sex robots.
No, like I mean, like for music.
Hurry up.
No,
Come on, Elon.
They're already out.
No, but one that'll make your dinner and all that.
That'll be alright. That's already available, I'm sure. But somebody will use it like creatively, musically, for something. they'll do something with it. They'll create a sound, or because it does have potential, and then everybody will then copy that thing, and that'll become a genre.
You know how like everything that's out just now. So, say for example, here's an example, right? iPhone brings out a new iPhone 17, right? They've probably been working on that for 5 years, right? So there'll be stuff that's been worked on just now, by all these mad scientists guys, right? That will only be in the public sphere for maybe a decade, right? So do you think, see how like AI now, you can like create fake videos and fake movies and stuff, right? With AI.
But even
Do you think, hold on, do you think, see, because like rich cunts have got access to stuff, right? We didn't even know there was a sex island until Epstein got rumbled, right? We didn't even know. Under our noses, didn't know, right? What if Michael Jackson's no deed? Hear me out. Because apparently not long ago he get spotted in the back of a yacht. Also, what if he used AI to fake his own death and then disappear into the ether like Hitler? Because remember that video recording? He's like Michael Jackson's Children's Hospital. Remember him was all fucked up?
Who?
Remember they had that voice recording of Michael Jackson on his deathbed?
No.
They had a voice recording of him going like, Michael Jackson's Children's Hospital. He's spouting mad shit about opening up a children's hospital.
He's talking.
He's talking.
Right.
This is true, mate. He's like Michael Jackson's Children's Hospital.
Was this around about the same time you realised that mushrooms were free space?
Mushrooms are listen, this
mushrooms
is fact.
Are free space.
The only
Michael
thing
Jackson's alive.
The only thing that can survive in the vacuum of space
is Michael Jackson.
Is mushroom spores. Like algae, fungi. It's the only thing that can survive. It can go planet to planet, intergalactic planetary. See? Beastie Boys know what I'm talking about.
So Michael Jackson alive
is alive
and is used AI?
Used AI to fake his own death.
So you think he was
ahead of the time?
Why would he need AI to fake his death?
Because he's Michael Jackson, mate.
But what would AI do? Like do a song about it? Like put a song out when Michael Jackson's dead?
Aye, Gotham City. Gotham City's AI.
Yeah, right.
Right,
it matches up.
Of course it does.
Only AI could come up with it.
Only AI could come up. And that in the one.
And the clue is
that in the 20-minute I'm in the wardrobe having a wank. What was that song?
Trapped in the Closet.
Trapped in the Closet.
It's not a song. It's an opera.
I would pay good money to go and watch that live, to be recreated live.
It is quite insane.
Unreal.
It is quite insane. But I think I don't think who spotted him on a back of a yacht.
It's a pap. He was long lensed. Is the technical term.
Right.
He was on a boat with his son. One of his boys.
And you don't think that maybe the picture's possibly been AI?
No, I think it definitely looked like Michael Jackson. He looked like a daywalker. He was all wrapped up.
Which Michael Jackson?
The original one.
What, the wee guy? The one that was 5?
No, the old one that was hanging wains off balconies. That Michael Jackson.
Oh, right.
There's been many incarcerations of Michael Jackson over the years.
Maybe he's maybe he's like a Russian doll that he sheds his skin. You know, every 8 years he
like a gecko,
like a new form. Aye.
What? Well, here's a question for you. What is your favourite version of Michael Jackson? See, when you close your eyes and I say Michael Jackson, what do you see?
Michael Jackson. 80s, not kind of bad time.
Right. I'm one on for that. I see that one where they had like the Cheryl Cole fucking marching jacket,
yes,
the gold,
early 90s Michael Jackson,
the thin aviators and the fucking perm.
I'm the
through Moscow.
I'm Michael Jackson version 5. You're
right.
version 6.
Okay, I'm version 6. But also when I close my eyes, I can see him and Janet in the black and white video with the leather. I can also see that one as well.
I like the.
I don't know what song that is.
Not. I wouldn't see him. I don't see him when I close my eyes and think of Michael Jackson.
This is what I want.
I
wish I could put the voice into your mic.
As I close my eyes and listen to Michael and think about Michael Jackson, as I often do, I see the face of a child.
Yeah.
Worried. Reaching out. Tortured.
Yes.
Misunderstood.
Oh, sure.
But I see the.
Before you judge me, try hard to love me.
The Man in the Mirror video, I think, says it all.
Brilliant.
Take a look at yourself and make that change.
I'm starting with the Man in the Mirror.
You've got to.
You know, and then the song about his rat moving.
What was that?
Was that no Ben? You got offended. Was that no Ben? Was a rat?
That was an Elton John song, was it not?
No, how dare you? That was a jackal. Love no more.
I bet he's rat.
It was Ben. It's a song with Ben. Ben was his pet rat.
Was it no one? Who was the one Elton John did a bit of
bumming?
Was that putting a rat in?
That was
somebody's bum?
that was a. That was putting a gerbil up his fart box. That was a Richard Gere. That was a song about Richard Gere. Right. Well, let's quickly do an Is It Gay before we leave the council.
Are they getting
because they're 45, man. That's the fucking limit. So let's do.
This is slick. I love it.
Let's do
time
Is
for
It
this.
Gay? Time for this.
I've got a question. Is it gay?
Section of the show where we ask something that's non-gay, but if two men do it together, could it be perceived as being slightly gay?
Mm-hmm.
This week, I'm going all in with Hyrox. Now, don't have a problem with women doing it. Don't have a problem with women doing it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just the men that I've got concerns with.
So are you asking in general?
I'm asking.
Is Hyrox gay?
My question is,
I've got a question. Is it gay?
men that do Hyrox, is it gay? Ross Ferguson, I put that to you.
Well, I mean, I think
The fact that you're stumbling straight away, the fact that you've not got a hard no tells me yes.
I think there's a spectrum to Hyrox,
There's a spectrum of everything. Right.
and you've got a mixture of guys and women
Yes.
doing it.
Yes. Which straight away I would say no.
I think there's
It should be sexed. Should be male and female separate.
I think the topless element is what throws a spanner in the works. I would normally say no, right? Now,
Right.
like I'm not. It's not my thing. I know people are probably into it. I know people that do it. Fine, Hyrox is smashing, and anybody that wants to better themselves, fantastic. There's just a thing that kind of goes with Hyrox, isn't it?
Yes. There's a homosexual. It's like Top Gun. There's a homosexual tendency to it. It's the one that gets me right. I have never seen somebody do it in a pair of trackies or a pair of jeans or a Fitbit tap. It's always matching. Everything's matching. They've always got a colour scheme. So if they're like green, they'll have green trainers, green short, or black. They like a lot of black, right? Tiny wee Gymshark logos. It's all colour scheme, and I don't think it's about the times, although they try and make it, but it's about how they look doing it.
Yeah.
How much of a pump they can get on.
Yeah, and you got how much of a glisten can you get on that bare chest?
And then that cheering each other and then that fucking slap each other. You know,
Aye.
like, just go
Yeah,
get a hotel and bugger each other.
Well, I think you're going to draw parallels. I think you're right with to the Top Gun volleyball.
Thank you.
Carry on. And is that gay, or is it?
I think you'll find. Now here's my thing with it, right. If you're ever bored, go on social media and watch Hyrox anger.
Okay.
Try to type in, and it'll be people, grown men, arguing about the floor under the sled that they were pushing, the texture of the rope. I saw one where the guy was complaining that somebody hadn't set up his station before he got to it, and it cost him 1 second. You're like, mate, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, come on, there's big money in the line here, is there no?
Is
there
there
there must be prizes.
There's none.
Is there a ranking system?
I've absolutely no idea. Aye, on the day you maybe go, well
what's
done.
At stake? What is at stake?
Yeah, round piece. No, I don't know. But also, nobody cares. This again is just a tribe thing. This is like I'm a Hyrox guy. Nobody cares.
Yeah, I think I don't think it's essentially. I think okay, everybody's a bit gay. Do you know what I mean?
Listen,
everybody's a bit
like
gay.
you
right?
know, we've all got that 5% of this.
Everybody's got at least 5%.
Everybody loves Frozen, right? It's what gets you.
Let it go.
Like we all know it.
So I think if you're going to take your shirt off and run about in your pants and oil up every now and then,
Here's my
fine.
problem with Hyrox, right? First of all, I think anybody who goes to the gym is going to try and get their hole, right? Now, 9 times out of 10, it will be to get their hole off somebody they're already getting their hole off of, i.e. husband or wife. But there's that 10% that goes to the gym The gym becomes alive. Oh, sorry, hen, I've got to go to the gym. I know, I'm not there every night. And then they start to get around other gym people, and then they all start riding each other, right? So Hyrox will be
you
a
think
thing,
so?
100%. I guarantee you somebody in your gym has flicked the bean to the thought of you riding them in the back of that boxing ring.
100%, brother. I know I have.
My thing is this. See if you're going to go to Hyrox to get fit, to get strong, go to your local farm and say, I would like to come and help you free of charge. So you're not paying a gym membership. And see that farmer strength. That would be any fucking Hyrox. I'm telling you right now, see if you got 20 Hyrox cunts and 20 Scottish farmers, the Scottish farmers would fucking smash that quicker than them.
I think the Hyrox guys will do it if the farmer agrees to film them do it and let them do it their tops off. If you say to the farmer, let me do your farming duties,
Yes.
I think it would appeal to the current Hyrox cohort
Fraternity.
if the farmer agreed to film them and track their stats and let them do it their tops off.
On the farm.
Because that's what it's all about. But and we can call it on the farm. Farm rocks.
High farm.
Fart box on the farm.
High
rocks.
farming.
High
High lambing. That's see. I always think like when people go, do you know what I really like? I really like a dad bod. That's what I really like. What does that mean? You don't. What they mean is like farmer strength.
Mate, you ever fucking shook a farmer's horn? What the fuck, get a wank off him?
Funnily enough,
That's strength today, boys.
Funnily enough, the only guy I ever know who actually became a farmer from non-farming background. I've got a mate of mine who left his job as a school janitor to take over a farm.
Beautiful.
He is the biggest human I know.
Aye.
Like, and he's not a fat guy. He's just a giant big guy.
They're out in the elements 24/7. It's a diet fully on protein. There's nothing else. There's not a carb in there. It's a full protein-based diet. Occasionally they might eat a bit of hay or a bit of manure, but it's 99% protein. And all they're doing is lifting. All day.
Aye.
Lifting fucking cattle, sheep,
Aye.
women.
Shaving animals.
Hey, aye, just for fuck's sake, combines broke, fucking in wrenching shit. Just that fucking unbelievable farmer strength, man.
So that is going to look better. If you're into Hyrox, you should be farm rocks.
If you're into Hyrox for fitness, if you're into Hyrox for fitness, if you're into Hyrox for I want to stand and get photos taken with my matching Gymshark stuff and then pose and fucking do a boudoir shot.
I think they should.
Heavy homosexual.
I think-
But if you're into Hyrox for fitness, get down to your farm. Get down to your local farm.
Is there any actual sort of? Is there any gay sports?
Thank you.
Right. Okay.
can think of a
what
few.
I mean is, right,
Tiddlywinks.
listen to me here before.
Coconut shag.
Does the gay community have a fitness?
Keep going.
activity?
Keep going. It's called Grindr.
A fitness activity.
Fitness app. Aye.
Right, okay.
It's called
no,
Bumming Ross.
No.
Fat box smashing. Nothing will burn more calories than hip thrusts.
No, because there are like gay men's like dancing.
Another game, man.
No,
There's gay men's dancing.
Aye, there's
What are
like
you
dance
talking about?
groups and all that. That's like for gay choirs. So you know they have like a gay choir, right?
Huh?
So I'm sure there's like dance groups and stuff. But is there a sort of athletic, semi-competitive thing that the gay
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
gets involved with?
If there is, I want to know about it and I wish to attend. So, again,
Because
you've raised a
maybe-
great... Why is there not...
But mine's not.
No. Coming up in March, there's the Winter Olympics. We've got the Olympics, the Winter Olympics, the Spazzy Olympics. Why is there not a gay Olympics?
The Galympics.
What that would be... Can you imagine that opening ceremony? Spectacular.
It would be the best one.
Oh,
It would be the best one. It was the best.
why have they not done
Singers.
that? Put the trans athletes in there.
That solves all the problems.
Right, and
Name more fighting.
that would so I saw everyone.
I would, because there was no more people complaining or moaning, going, look, they should be racing. Well,
Did
we're
they
on
not
together.
talk about having a trans
Here we go.
category
Royal
in boxing?
Rumble? In boxing, surely not. Surely not.
No, I think that was chat. That was a chat that they were talking about considering a trans category. or it would be 2 categories: trans men and trans women in boxing.
Wild.
Because if they don't, somebody's going to die in the ring.
Well, on the Hyrox, I'm saying gay. You're saying you're on the fence. You're saying no.
Let them
eat cake.
Let them eat cake, but
I'm not saying it's.
But
I'm just saying,
asking a farmer to film you doing it.
I would just say on it that if you are into Hyrox, if your boyfriend, husband, or partner's Hyrox, he's cheating on you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Right? But if he's a farmer, he's fine. Right? We need to let go. We need to let the scum go.
Bye.
So.
Your time as a council scumbag is ending. Become a hashtag hero to continue. Your time as a council scumbag is ending. Become a hashtag hero to continue. Last train for Scumtown leaving now. Only heroes past this point.
Hi, scum. Bye. That's us. We just finished recording the episode. If you've not become a hashtag hero yet, then do so, because you have missed Ross and I talking about the World Cup.
Yep.
You've missed us talking about massages.
Yeah.
Pedicures. Harvey Barnes. There was all sorts.
And my jingle as well has been.
Yeah,
my anthem has been.
Your
released.
anthem has been released. That is very true. So get on the Patreon, patreon.com/the hashtag show. Become a hero, and you can listen to the other hour of this episode that you've missed. If you're unable to become a hero, get on the website, get some merch. Simply follow and subscribe on Spotify. Follow the YouTube page. Share it on your socials. Do all that kind of stuff, and when you're ready, you'll become a hero, because there's a hero inside all of us. Until then, you'll be a council, and that's fine. That's all right. We love you anyway. So take care of yourselves. We'll see you all next week.
I'll see you next week.
Bye bye. I'll see you next week.
I'll see you next time.
If I don't see you, I'll see you through the window. Bye now. Just let that play out. Then that's it.
Goodbye, dear hero, it's been a blast. For another week we say adios. If you came as friend or even foe, then you should become a hashtag hero. Spread the show as far as you can. 1 million heroes or a lifetime ban. All we do is speak our minds. We hope you're around for the ride. We are the hashtag show. Everyone's welcome, no one is safe. Winter is coming, but we hate snowflakes. This is the hashtag show. Become a hashtag hero. Become a hashtag hero. Become a hashtag hero. Until next